Welcome back, one and all, to Double Progression Trouble! I gotta start winning matches again. I don't even know what happened. The beginning of the season, I was doing so well, won 4 games in a row, but lately I have just not been able to clear a match. And it's not even that I would say Sophie has been demolishing me, because the individual matches have continued to be very close. I just have not been able to translate these games into won matches lately. And hopefully these packs that we're opening today will give us something to think about, something to work with to change our trajectory in this essentially last third of the 5D season. We're starting with Duelist Revolution. This is probably not a pack we're likely to use our final reroll ticket on. The high end of Duelist Revolution is crazy. The ultra rares that we can pull from this pack are just out of this world. Ideally, we would like to see a couple of those, but if we don't, I don't know if we can justify using a reroll pack just because the commons and rares are not fantastic, and using a reroll in a situation like this has a high possibility of being a wasted reroll. We will see what we've got though, so without further ado, 24 packs of the Duelist Revolution. We've got some new Amazonas support in here. I would love to build some Jink with the Amazonas cards. The thing is, a lot of these cards are just not very good. Amazonas Trainee is kind of funny. If we were to like put a bunch of equip cards on this idiot, it might be an effective way of essentially negating monsters Sophie controls that get effects off in the graveyard. Amazonas Fighting Spirit is like Skyscraper. The problem is they kept the bad part of Skyscraper, which doesn't work during your opponent's turn. And this is a super rare. This is pretty dire legacy support. This is just a worse version of Hysterical Party, printed about 10 years after. And Final Psychic Ogre is a card. Amazonas Willpower is actually decent as far as Amazonas cards go. I don't know that we have any amazing things to work with it. Scrap Chimera has just a really rough amount of restrictions on it. Damage Eater. Fundamentally not better than the damage negators we've already got. I mean, I will say Beast Rising, if we get 3 copies of this, could offer us a beast build around. Terrible. 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 Kind of funny, actually. This is, it's a shame that it's so specific at what type it has to, target, because otherwise this could be a really interesting Vasky support. Wait, don't knock over my clothes. Is Cursed Armaments a real card? Oh yeah, not the worst card in the world. Scrapstorm is actually super rare. Jesus. Woo! Holy fuck, really? Really? Whoa, holy shit, we did it! Oh my god. Oh my god. That's fucking Scrap Dragon. Unlike a lot of the other scrap cards in this set, this one is generic, including an up to only needing 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner. I can destroy 1 card, I control 1 card, my opponent controls. Holy shit. Alright, that's amazing. This is terrible. This is just worse than Arrival Appears. This is a $74 Ghost Rare. I've never read it before in my life, so let's see what we're looking at. Okay, so first of all, cannot Future Fusion this, so that's not a great way to start. Oh, but it is a dragon type monster, so Dragon's Mirror works with it. It's interesting, but the big problem I see is that it doesn't work with our already existing kind of fusion package, our package that we use to make fusion monsters not a minus. if we do end up playing this, it would need to be in a deck that runs a significant number of warrior monsters. So I am not convinced. It's a very cool ghost rare, though. Stronghold Guardian is kind of funny. Manchuria Beans is pretty bad. Whatever. That's actually kind of interesting. Destroying 2 spell and trap cards on the field has pretty good situations. It just has a really specific activation clause. Yeah, this is like a rare Amazoness card, but it's quite bad. Bad. Not really good application for the Block Cat. Alright, we got a super rare here. Okay, that is an ultra rare in Naturia Bamboo Shoot. Just kind of a poopy card. Just kind of a card that reads, if you resolve this effect, your opponent doesn't get to play Yu-Gi-Oh! You really do need to build around in terms of like a Naturia build to resolve this effect, and I don't think we have the pool for that. Alright, this is pack 24. We fully opened the best card in the set. And we're also going to open another super rare. Oh, it has to be a psychic type synchro monster and then a psychic type monster. Okay, so this is actually a really good card. It's incredibly difficult to summon to the point where we might not even be able to play it because we only have 1 psychic type synchro monster. But it actually, like, once you get it on the field, this card actually kicks ass. Okay, I don't know if there's really a single relevant card in this set other than Scrap Dragon, but Scrap Dragon is good enough for me. I am perfectly happy with that outcome. Let's move on to Starstrike Blast.
We are coming off 3 wins in the last 4 matches. At long last, the #1 5Ds fangirl is getting the 5Ds W's. And now we are moving into the final packs of 5Ds almost, starting with one of the most important sets of the entire era, Duelist Revolution. I'm sure Jess has already talked about this, but D-Rev is a very strange one in Sealed. It has some of the most powerful cards of the 5Ds era, but all of them are high rarity. There's really not much going on for us at common, but even if we miss out on those big staples, we might still have some sauce going if we pull decent rares. So let's hop in and see if we can do it. Starting right off the bat with a holo even, wow. Unfortunately, that is not one of the flagship staples that this set is known for. Thunder Unicorn, I believe, is an alright card. Yeah, reduces the attack of a monster. That is okay, but it does require a beast-type tuner. Not sure if we are going to be able to set that up. Horn of the Phantom Beast. Very important rare. That card is absolutely crazy in any kind of beast-type strategy. Final Psychic Ogre is decent, by the way, but I don't know if Psychics are going to be good enough. If they are, though, having another big 1 tribute will probably be a decent boon. The thing about Duelist Revolution is even if the low rarity stuff isn't great, it is interesting. Scrap Golem, potentially huge if we can get some other scrap stuff. And Cursed Armaments, I believe, is actually quite a good card. Yeah, you know, this is quite good. This is almost a combat trick. Cursed Armaments sees play for sure. Oh, wow, this is actually a pretty big pack. So Scrap Archfiend, a 2700 vanilla synchro, obviously not the flashiest Apollos, but we no longer have Black Rose and we no longer have Dark Strike Fighter, which means we were really missing out on a generic 7 that has attack points. Power toward is very small. Scrap Archfiend shores up that weakness very well, and Second Golem is decent too. Double Cyclone, solid back row removal. We could consider playing this. It has some cool synergy with some cards. Playset of Scrap Golem, very funny. I don't know that we ever actually played 3, but there it is. And a Scrap Beast, also good. We do need those if we want to play any sort of scrap strategy. Oh wow, even more interesting stuff here. So Amazoness Willpower is extremely powerful if we pull a decent Amazoness package. Also, Miracle Synchro Fusion, I will try to use if we pull a payoff for it. This card is so fucking cool. And I know it's not good, but I really want to try. Guts of Steel. Guts of Steel. I mean, it's kind of a Monster Reborn for scraps. It's like terrible, but it's kind of a Monster Reborn. We could consider that. Moving on, Amazoness Village, absolutely massive if you want a chance of playing that deck, and playset of Miracle Synchro Pog. Wow. Mystical Ref Panel. I almost don't want to play this card because I don't want to figure out how the fuck it works. But it is potentially very powerful. I probably will side it and just have some ruling documents up on the side, because holy moly. Oh, ooh, that is a fun one. Synchro Fusionist allows you to search for a fusion card if it uses synchro material. Now this could do some janky stuff, but I don't know if we have the cards for that, unfortunately. We are coming into the last few packs here, and we really have not gotten that much. We haven't found any of the Chase Hollows, though Scrapyard's not bad. And I don't know that we've gotten enough rares to play either Amazoness or Scrap. Our Scrap pulls are decent, but I don't know if they're good enough with the 0 Scrap Storm, unfortunately. Last pack, can we end on something nuts? We cannot. Well, I mean, that wasn't great. But I'm not expecting a ton from this set, and frankly, it would be pretty greedy to reroll with the Scrap Archfiend. Like, one good holo is about what you can expect from Duelist Revolution. So we are gonna keep that and move on to a set I'm very excited for.
Alright, now it's time for Starstrike Blast. We are looking for the beginning of the Karukiri archetype, as well as some individual really powerful cards. Let's open! That's a pretty good way to start. That's actually a really solid way to start. Formula Synchron is a godsend. We have kind of been looking for just like a decent 2-star Synchro monster for a while. We have triple 1-for-1. Yeah, very happy about that. Okay, Karukiri Nisamu is important because it's a recruiter. Karukiri Trick House is also very important as a form of removal for the archetype. Woo! Vanity's fucking emptiness. This card is probably going to be a menace. Anybody who attempts to do any sort of interesting gameplay strategy may well be met with this piece of shit. Droll Lockbird, I believe, is pretty alright in some later formats. Yeah, basically when we get to the later eras of Yu-Gi-Oh! That are really, really combat-centric, this card can just shut those strategies down. There's Watt Hopper. There sure is a Watt Hopper. This card facilitates the Watt Lock, which is exactly the kind of scummy bullshit that I wouldn't be surprised if Sophie pulled. If we pull a pretty good Watt strategy, we might try to outduke her with it. Okay, this one I don't really understand its functionality. I think that's just because I don't have a full understanding of the Karukiri archetype yet. I've got some cards to read. Another Droll Lockbird, another Watt Hopper. Honestly, this is not terrible with our Formula Synchron. Axe of Fools is just like another equip card that reads, gives something 1000 attack. That's pretty funny. Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh, this card is crazy. Wait a minute. Damn, I guess we're not using any reroll tickets. That's pretty fucking insane. It's also our playset of Watt Hopper. That's another Formula Synchron, and then a Scrap Twin Dragon to go with our fucking Scrap Dragon. I am kind of operating under the assumption that there are not many good scrap cards other than Scrap Dragon exactly. But hey, the fact that we have both Scrap Dragon and Scrap Twin Dragon means it's probably at least worth taking a look. Another copy of Nisamu. Oh, I remember this guy. Probably not a good enough build around. That is our playset of Trick House. That's really, really good. What is Karakuri Spider? Oh. That's really solid. Nice. That's our playset of Nisamu. I'm wondering if the Gravekeepers are going to be relevant. I'm thinking probably not with both Spy and Guard banned, but I guess it's worth keeping an eye out for. God, that's bad. Playset of Droll and Lockbird. Is this Scrap Lube? Ugh. That actually is our second copy of Vanity's Emptiness. It may be the most ideal to get, playset of this, but it's also, wildly a card that's gonna get, banned as soon as it is anyway relevant. Nichuria Pumpkin, isn't this one, like, not terrible? It's not really that great. The Nuturias are probably not going to be good enough to be a build around. What is Creation Resonator? I've gotten a couple of these, and then there's a Power Breaker. It's our playset of Vanities. Whatever. I mean, it's essentially a 1900 dude, and if it's destroyed, I can twist or face a spell or trap card. That's not awful, as far as these cards go. Ooh, the second copy of this is actually really solid. That's actually really, really good. Last pack. I think this pack opening has gone pretty well for me. And we're gonna end up with Karakiri Showdown Castle. So it's a field spell, first of all, so we got 2 copies of Terraforming. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Yeah, good opening, honestly. Multiple copies of Formula Synchron, this insane Karakiri Synchro. Really, really interesting stuff that we have to work with today. A gigantic boost to my extra deck we have seen in this pack opening, I will say. Just a lot of new stuff that we can do that I'm really, really excited about. I will see y'all in deck building.
Welcome to Starstrike Blast, and I am looking for exactly 2 cards here. Formula Synchron and Shooting Star Dragon. We were screwed out of the means to summon Majestic Star, but surely I'll be able to summon 1 Stardust upgrade, right? Let's give it a shot. Nothing much in this first pack, although here's a card that's not making it out of the 5Ds era. Fortunately, I do think Vanities is not particularly playable in the current state of the game, at least in main deck, so hopefully we will never have to deal with this. Oh wow, Hollow in pack number 2, Archfiend Empress. I don't remember exactly what this does. Yeah, it's not great, unfortunately. Really sick boss monster, I just don't think we can enable it. Axe of Fools is a pretty reasonable equipped spell, though it does negate the effects of the equipped monster, so we can't really use it with Power Tool. And, Hopper Lock, anyone? Heat Wave, very funny in any kind of vanilla-based strategy, probably not good though. I am very happy about these recruiters though, Watt Dragonfly and Karakuri Solo Nisamu, both potentially really strong cards. Yo! Yo, oh my god, there it is. Oh my god, we fucking found it. Ghost Rare Shooting Star Dragon, pack number 4. Okay. We have so many chances at Formula. It's only a rare. There is such a high chance we get the means to summon this. Oh my god, please. Please give me the Formula, it's all I'm asking. Droll and Lockbird may be fun later too, I guess. But oh my god, we have it! Ooh, Different Dimension Ground, also fantastic. This is basically a one-turn Macrocosmos, potentially incredibly powerful disruption against any sort of graveyard-based deck. Very excited about that. I realized I didn't talk about this earlier, but Dark World Shackles is an unbelievable card. This is like Akibio Drac mode on crack. It sets the attack and defense of the equipped monster to 100, making it essentially a removal spell. Absolutely nutty card. Swift Scarecrow, quite good as well, potentially. Not again. Not again! Not again. I will not get stuck pulling a million Shooting Star Dragons and no way to summon it. It cannot happen. All we need is one formula. It's all we fucking need. Please. Oh my god, that's a huge one also. Tuning to search Quick Draw Synchron in our deck that contains Drill Warrior. That is another immensely powerful card. Formula Synchron is the only thing I want now. No. Oh, Red Nova Dragon. Again, such a sick fucking card that we can't do anything with because we don't have RDA. That is really unfortunate. Cool to have, though, as long as we get the goddamn formula. D2 Shield is a potentially interesting combat trick that doubles the defense of a defense position monster you control. Definitely funny to pull off at least once, so I might play it. I might play it. Ooh, Inashichi, a huge rare if we want to play Karakuri. I don't really think we have the stuff for it, but hey, it's a really good card. Now, if only it was a different level 2 rare. Second Inashichi is nice, but we are coming in to the last few packs here. Showdown Castle is not it. I'm gonna double check. I'm not crazy, right? Formula is a rare. Okay, Formula Synchron is a rare. Okay. Yes! 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 Oh my god, we have broken the curse. We have broken the curse. We have found the means by which to summon the big boss monster, folks. I'm literally just cosplaying Yusei this week. I'm playing fucking Drill Warrior Stardust Ass Pile. I have no idea how I'm doing it, but I will figure it out. Oh, I'm so happy. I don't care if we pull nothing in the last few packs here. Gravekeeper's Recruiter, by the way. Solid card. Probably not good in our format because Spy is banned. Means Gravekeeper's not really a playable strategy. Second Drone and Lockbird, and can we find anything in the last pack here? The playset of Drone and Lockbird, I mean, that is potentially interesting going forward long into the future, but it's not really gonna do anything for now. Folks, we are slamming that shit into the collection. That is going right into the collection. Look at it. Look at that beautiful boy. Look at that beautiful boy, and most importantly, look at that goddamn card. Chat. I don't know why I called you chat, I'm not streaming. Folks, we are gonna win this week, and we are gonna do it by channeling the energy of the one and only Yusei Fudo. Let me show you what I can cook up.
Sometimes I choose violence. So, what the fuck are we looking at? Okay, so here's the thing. This deck isn't great. And I acknowledge that. This deck is missing some of the cards that we would theoretically like to play to give it more of a payoff. The fact that we're only rocking one Solidarity hurts. The fact that we're not rocking a Mega Rock Dragon or a Gaia Plate or some just big guy to justify this engine of rock monsters will probably be a detriment. There is fully a chance that this deck will fall flat on its face, and I probably wouldn't be playing it if it weren't for this little card here, Vanity's Emptiness. Now, this is a scourge on the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! A card that's powerful enough to stop entire strategies in their tracks. It's not super powerful in this format compared to other ones, but it is still fully capable of just stopping a lot of interesting decks from being able to do the things that make them interesting. It's going to be more balanced in this format because if any of your cards goes to the graveyard, you lose this Vanity's Emptiness. So we are going to have to do some weird play arounds to have a chance at winning this match. But this deck is predicated on the theory that Vanity's Emptiness plus any of these Kawaki Miru guys is a very difficult board to break, and we are going to see if that is the case. I am willing to give it a try because I think the idea of running a deck that is just filled with nothing but rock monsters is the funniest shit on the planet. So we're gonna see what happens. Going through the card by card, we've got 3 Kawaki Miru Guardian, 3 Kawaki Miru Wall, and 2 Kawaki Miru Sandman. These are all rock-type monsters that have 1900 attack, and each of them you contribute to negate a kind of card on the field. Kawaki Miru Guardian negates monsters, Wall negates spells, and Sandman negates traps. The downside of these Kawaki Mirus is that you have to reveal a rock-type monster in your hand in order to keep them from being destroyed during your end phase, which is why this deck looks the way it does. We're also playing 3 copies of Kawaki Miru Boulder, just a guy who, when he's destroyed, can search any of these guys from your deck. And then we are playing 6 bad Pac-Man cards. We're playing 3 copies of Golem Sentry, 3 copies of Guardian Statue. This is the exact same card that they printed twice, only Guardian Statue has 400 less defense, which actually might be pretty important. So in general, we're hoping to draw Golem Sentry, but these cards are being played because they're rock monsters and out of the ongoing theory of Gravekeeper's Guards like being some of the best cards that you can be playing in the 5Ds era. We've also got 2 copies of Rockstone Warrior. It can summon 2 tokens if I destroy it by battle during my turn, and then 2 copies of the Rock Spirit as just like a guy who can be special summon and has 2000 attack during Sophie's turn. And then the spell and trap card zone is where the magic happens. 1 copy of Solidarity. Again, really wish we had more copies of this, but we're gonna have to deal with it. 2 copies of Double Cyclone. A lot of really interesting strategies. This guy destroys 1 spell or trap card on my side of the field and 1 spell or trap card on Sophie's side of the field, and we are hoping to get advantage out of whatever it is, the spell or trap card that we are removing from our side of the field. 3 copies of Vanity's Emptiness, 2 copies of Core Reinforcement as a way to special summon any of our Kawaki Mirus from the graveyard. Triple Widespread Dud. This is one of the premier combos of this deck. Widespread Dud plus Double Cyclone equals 1 of Sophie's spell and trap cards and 2 of her monsters destroyed. You can also just use this as essentially a Michizure. Widespread Dud is hopefully going to be one of the things that helps this deck function. 3 copies of Inverse Universe. Kind of weird how it shuts off Vanity's Emptiness, but it is worth it for making Golem Sentry an 1800 attack dude when we need to. 1 copy of Changing Destiny, 1 copy of Half or Nothing, 1 copy of Spellbinding Circle, 1 copy of Blast with Chain, and 1 copy of Kunai with Chain. Just a bunch of trap cards whose intentions are to save our monsters, because this is a deck full of normal summons. This is a deck full of normal summons without any interesting side deck strategies or extra deck strategies to go into, so if we're not sticking our normal summons, we are probably losing. In the side deck, we're playing 3 copies of Reptilian Vasky. This is coming in if Sophie is playing the Watt cards, 2 copies of DD Crow. This is coming in if Sophie is playing the Frog cards, 2 copies of Electric Virus for if she's got some Karakiri or Morphtronic shenanigans, 3 copies of Book of Eclipse, 1 more Half or Nothing, 1 more Changing Destiny, and 3 copies of Fairy Wind. This deck is pure evil, and it might not even particularly work. All I am trying to do today is cause psychological damage to Sophie and get Vanity's Emptiness banned, and then make the rest of the season fun, because we don't have to be worrying about this stupid fucking hard for the next couple of matches. As always, you're welcome and enjoy the games.
So this deck is either the best or the worst brew I've ever cooked up. This is a pile. It's a mix of like 3 different things, but trust me, there is a plan here. And the plan is summon Shooting Star Dragon. Now, let's be clear here. The pile you see before you is not optimal. It is just not optimal. However, it is the deck I could come up with best suited to summon this guy, and I am perfectly willing to throw a week if it means getting this card out. there's some steps we need to go through in order to get to Shooting Star. We need to make a level 8 Synchro, and the level 2 Synchro Tuner Formula Synchron. That's what brings us to the Reptilians. We need access to level 1s. And we have a lot of those between Naga, who's very searchable and tends to live a long time, and Reptilian Spawn, which summons us 2 tokens if we just have a Reptilian in the graveyard. Now, if we're already playing a bunch of reptiles, we might as well play X-Saber Palomuro, a level 1 reptile tuner, searchable off damage equals reptile, who can sometimes have an effect that comes up, though not too often. As for the rest of the deck, we're running a pretty standard reptilian package, 2 Naga, 2 Sera, 1 Vasky, triple Gardener, 1 Medusa. I do need to run some generic good cards, and that's what these are. As for the level 8 Synchro, we have a few ways to get there. Scrap Goblin is here alongside Scrap Beast as scrapyard targets to get into tuners. Scrap Golem is a decent 1 tribute that turns into a level 8 with Goblin. This also gives us a bunch of monsters that can go into an 8 alongside Instant Fusion, which I am on 2 of. In addition, because we're playing so many level 1s, we can play Quick Draw to access Drill Warrior, an incredibly powerful resource engine that has the potential to just win us the game on its own if we get it out. Other than that, we're just playing some good stuff. Triple Mother Grizzly, 1 Psychic Commander as my only E-Tele target. This is a little bit risky, but I don't feel God. 1 Eclipse, 1 Tribute to the Doomed, tuning as the 3rd copy of Quick Draw. Triple Dark World Shackles is not only a crazy removal spell, but also potentially something we can search if we get into Power Tool. Other than that, we got some generic good back row. Damage equals Reptile, half counter, a massive battle trick that just got released, and Inverse Universe, which as we learned last time, is actually nuts. Whole bunch of stuff in the side deck. Consecrated Light and Chaos Trap Hole beat any dog decks. We have Crevice, Different Dimension Ground, and DD Crow in order to beat graveyard stuff. Gap to beat Setting, Reptilian Viper in case we just feel like we want it, and of course the selection in Fairy Wind. So, there is a decent chance we just brick and get shit on. But if we don't, we have a chance of summoning one of the coolest boss monsters in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's see if we can do it.
Alright, Sophie, I'm gonna be real with you. It's been a long time since I opened these packs in terms of, like, the distance between the pack opening and the recording of the actual episode because of real world things and because of DB being down. What the fuck did we open?
Great question. We opened the 2 packs known as Duelist Revolution and Starstrike Blast. I know this because I procrastinated, so I opened like 2 days ago. Very excited to see what you got. I will tell you, I was fucking cooking for my deck. I have brewed something up here, but it remains to be seen if I've made a gourmet steak or a Burger King Whopper. Well, I imagine going second is gonna help me look good here, so best of luck to you.
You as well. Alright, This is not the best opening hand in the world. That's okay, though. I think we can work with this. I'm going to set 1, set 2, set 3, and I'm gonna pass.
Now that is a very interesting opening, okay? Alright, we can deal with this. And by deal with this, I mean we can summon Mama.
Oh my fucking god, Mama is back.
Dude, Mama's always been here, baby, and Mama's gonna punch you in the face.
Sure.
Then I just have 1 set, and it's right back to you.
Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, I swear to god I'm playing a, like, normal number of normal summons. I'm just not seeing them. Nope. Sometimes I, like, want to hit the end turn button, but I forget where it is and almost hit the admit defeat button.
Oh no. Those are notably different buttons, it's gotta be said. Alright, well, this will give away something I'm doing, but I don't think it's gonna be too much of a shock to see a Reptilian Scylla.
Ah, ooh. Okay, I'm very excited to see you on this deck as well. I think it still has a lot of very cool things.
Oh yeah.
I
It's got
think
some
this is
sauce to
the
it.
version of the Mother Grizzly deck that I am more interested in seeing.
Hey, come on. What are you saying about my frogs?
That's not a good one under the circumstances, but I think it's gonna have to do. We are going to set one. I'm going to set another card, and I'm gonna pass.
Interesting. Walling up here. Okay, that is a little bit scary, but we can maybe deal with it. I guess we're gonna find out if we can deal with it. Go, Scylla! Kill!
The card that you will be destroying by battle is Kawaki Miru Boulder.
What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck?
Sophie, I am just dying about this, so the fact that you haven't pointed it out means I have to point it out. Do you have any reaction at all to me having no extra deck?
I mean, I had noticed that. I didn't think about it very hard. I'm very sleepy.
Okay.
I was just like, okay, I guess she doesn't want to synchro summon. That's fine.
Okay, but anyway, it's gonna be Kawaki Miru Boulder. And if you don't have anything going on, I'm going to declare its effect in the graveyard.
You sure will. You sure will.
And I think I'm gonna go ahead and add from my deck to my hand. We'll get Kawaki Miru Guardian.
Oh, baby, we are playing Rockstone. Like, that is a really interesting deck.
I am going to activate Core Reinforcement to special summon Kawaki Miru Boulder.
Well, fuck, it gets you a ton of value. But not attacking this, you still get the value eventually. I mean, I guess we do it. It feels bad, but...
Woo!
What am I gonna do?
This is actually... Core Reinforcement is a good card that I only have 2 of, so I'm glad I am... Woo! I am so tired!
How do you talk? I don't know.
How are words? But no, yeah, I am very happy to have shown off that it is like a powerful card in this instance, and we'll grab Kawaki Miru's Sandman.
Both Sandman and Guardian here. That's a bit spooky, but unfortunately I don't have much to do about it at the moment.
Okay. Wait, that's a cracked draw, actually. Okay.
Oh, no, don't say that. Don't say that.
First of all, I'm going to activate Widespread Dud.
Penis.
I'm
Cock.
going to
Dick.
target both of your monsters.
Yeah, I suppose you will.
I'm going to activate Double Cyclone.
Oh.
We got the
Not like
2-card
this.
combo!
Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, that's gonna do it. The back row is half counter.
Oh my god. During deck.
No, this card's
Okay.
nuts.
Yeah, that's actually quite a good card. Glad to see it go. Dueling Book is as sleepy as we are right now.
It always is.
And what I think I'm gonna do next is... we're gonna normal summon Kawaki Miru Guardian.
Seems good, seems good.
I'm going to banish Kawaki Miru Boulder to summon the Rock Spirit.
Oh, God, it's the cock spirit. Oh,
We're
no.
gonna get in with a bunch of damage.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Set 1, proceed to end phase, and we're going to reveal the Kawaki Miru Salmon that I added off of Boulder for
Mr. Sandman.
my good friend Kawaki Miru Guardian. I thought that I was stupid as fuck for bringing this deck, and I still might be, but it's looking at least, like, competent right now.
It is, it is. Yeah, I have some weird stuff going on in my hand, I'd say. Which, I don't know how that could have happened with this deck, but somehow. Alright, I hope you're ready to witness my most powerful monster. Behold, X-Saber Palamuro.
Okay, when another Saberman... Okay. Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Yeah. Now I will equip your Kawaki Miru Guardian with Dark World Shackles.
So it puts Guardian at 100. Okay.
That it does. And I'm gonna go to battle, and we're gonna try it. We are gonna try it.
Really? Okay. I mean, sure, I will take 100 damage.
Listen, I'm just happy I killed it.
That's solid. And then, oh, the other effect of Shackles doesn't work. I was like, I read inflict 500 damage and I thought it might be Black Pendant, but no, you're good.
In phase 2, I gotta think a little. This is a bit minus for me. I think if I do this and you draw a rock monster, I fucking lose. But if you don't draw a rock monster, I maybe just win. So I think we try the Tribute to the Doomed.
I
will discard.
Yeah, go
Draft
ahead.
Golem.
Oh, that rules so fucking hard. The fact that you are playing scrap monsters gives me very large questions about your polls. You know what? Yeah, sure. This feels fucking insane, but we will widespread dud.
What the fuck?
We'll go ahead and take your fucking tuner off the field if you're gonna take my rock spirit off the field. Sure.
You sure did remove my tuner. I'm gonna set some stuff. Go ahead.
Oh hell yes, we drew a rock monster.
Oh no, don't do that,
so,
no!
I'm actually going to... Yeah, I guess, it's not super relevant here, because if it's a one-for-one, removal trap, then I, don't get much out of negating. But I guess we should summon the trap negator, Kawaki Miru Sandman.
Yeah, that seems good.
We're gonna go to battle phase, attack directly.
I'll take 19. That is fine.
We'll proceed to end phase, and it's wall.
The wall! I will draw for turn.
I like the wall. He's like a wall, but also Iron Man.
He really is, and honestly good for him. Alright, nothing too exciting here. I'm just gonna set one and pass.
Okay. I am going to normal summon Kawaki Miru Wall.
That takes so many guys, sure.
We're gonna proceed to the battle phase, and before we attack Sophie, I'm gonna activate Vanity's Emptiness.
Ah!
Yeah.
Why?
So,
why would you do such a thing?
If you're wondering why I am not playing an extra deck, I am not intending to use it.
Very interesting. But you fool, you've attacked my scrap goblin, who can't be destroyed by battle, kind of.
Please. Destroy this card at the end of the battle phase. Okay. So, like, it keeps you from taking damage this turn, but then it's not gonna do any of the field presence. So we'll go...
Hey, it can wall you out if you only have one attack, but if you have a second guy, he does die.
Oh, my bad. I reread the effect. I thought it was just like, yeah. So we are going to attack it a second time to make sure it
At end of battle, it dies, and I'll add Strap Golem back to my hand.
Yeah, sure. That is chill. Is gonna be back to you. Oh, and I'm gonna reveal Wall and also Wall.
You sure will. Alright, I mean, there's plenty of draws that get me out of this. That's not it. Wow. You know, I will maintain that we are still at a point in Yu-Gi-Oh! At which Vanity's Emptiness is not actually that good. But wow, does it look good right now. You got it.
Vanity's Emptiness, well, like, for one thing, I have to worry a lot about what you're siding in at this point. The state of the game is not as fast as it is in later formats where Vanity's Emptiness essentially means your opponent gets to do everything and you get to do nothing. And that's all well and good. It's still annoying as fuck.
It is. And with the particular state of my hand, I had a lot of things I could do if it wasn't for that Vanities, so worked out here.
Yeah. Ultimately, I was not fully confident in this deck for some very stupid reasons. And I maintain that I am okay with losing the match today if I get a certain card banned in the process.
Alright. Is it smarter to be opening Starstrike Blast to get more Karakuris? Yes. Am I opening D-Rev to get lucky? Also yes, let's give it a shot, folks. Egotistical 8, not particularly lucky. And third Guts of Steel, also don't think I needed that. Well, we tried, I guess, folks. On to the side decking, we gotta win game 2.
Alright, we won game 1! I was genuinely worried that we would get 2-0'd with this deck, so I am breathing a sigh of relief at this moment in time. Even if we end up losing the match, we proved that this deck has the capacity to be annoying, and it needs to be hit on the ban list. That being said, we will try to bring it home from here, and we will try to do that with some additional packs from Starstrike Blast. Aurora. This is kind of interesting, isn't it? It's a cutie for sure. Well, I pulled Shooting Star Dragon. We don't have the Stardust Dragon, so unfortunately that's not... Sure, of course. Why not? We'll save that to the collection and do some side decking. Welcome back, Sophie, to another day in the life of the adventures of
It's still the same day, Jess. It's been like 5 minutes.
No, it's been 24 hours since we last recorded, actually.
Oh my god. Oh, dude, that's fucked up. What the fuck? How did that happen?
I don't know, time flies when you're having fun, chilling out with the crew and the satellites.
God, we really are chilling out in the satellite, aren't we? Good luck to you, unless that luck means drawing Vanities, in which case, terrible luck.
We will see about that. It's gonna be yeah, sure. It's gonna be 1 set, 2 set, 3 set, 4 set, and pass.
Alright, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of goddamn stuff, isn't it? Stand by main.
Yeet.
What if you don't want to do stuff? I don't want to do stuff either. I'm gonna set... And then I am going to set again. We'll just pass. I don't want to do anything yet. I don't think I gain anything by giving you border. Damn, that was really cool. I had a lot of fun with that.
Everybody learned so much that turn.
We really did, we really did.
The 24 hours since we recorded game 1, I've learned some incredible moves.
Yeah, Jess has really changed as a person, really grown as a player and a creator. It's impressive. I don't know. Go.
Motherfucker! God damn it!
Listen, it could be anything down there.
My slippy fingers are going to fuck me over someday.
Stand by main. We're really gaming. We are really gaming. I ain't doing anything. You can't make me.
I can't make you do anything, but I can start to use some of the very stupid techs that I put in this deck in order to
Oh?
accumulate enough rock monsters to justify the Kawaki Mirus. I'm gonna flip
Terrifying.
summon Guardian Statue.
Not like this.
Let's go ahead and
Oh
send that
no.
one back to hand.
Not again.
um, you know, I think that's all I want to do for now. I will set the Guardian statue and I'm gonna pass.
Incredible. Alright. Stand the fuck back, Jess. I am going to attempt to make a play.
Oh no. Oh god.
And my play is normal summon Exavo Palamuro.
Ass! Come on!
But my play is also flip summon Scrap Beast.
Oh, wait. No, that is actually super fucking concerning.
You know what? Something. I'm gonna go to battle phase.
Wait.
Ah.
Let me... Yeah. Go ahead and go to battle phase.
Battle phase. Alright, you ain't ready for this. I will have Palamuro attack Guardian Statue, and on attack deck, I'll activate damage equals Reptile.
I am going to chain Widespread Dud, targeting your monsters.
That is... fuck, this actually makes things really difficult. Fine, that's fine.
And then I will also activate Double Cyclone.
I suppose you will. Dude, Widespread Dud going crazy this
Yeah,
match.
actually, this specific combo I have been very lucky to draw the two card version of twice.
Well, now I'm sad that happened. If that went through, I was about to do some wild shit.
Yeah,
but now I'm
gonna
doing
be
some
honest,
wild
the
shit.
fact that you're playing Scrap Beast tells me that, yeah, holy fuck.
Listen, there is some... I told you, I was cooking. There's a plan here.
We are going to flip summon Guardian Statue.
Yeah, I guess you will. That is rough. That is very rough.
We'll go ahead and flip summon Kawaki Miru Boulder.
Shit, dude. Ow.
Oh,
That is a
you
whole
you combined it. I understand now.
Yeah,
We're
I
going
do
to-
math, you know, not to flex.
I don't understand that. I could never understand math.
Alright, come on. Come on, baby. I mean, that's something, I guess. I'll activate Scrapyard to search a scrap tuna.
Okay.
I mean, it's not anything too exciting, you know. It's just the goblin.
Yeet.
How am I beating this fucking Pac-Man monster?
Oh my fucking god.
Again, I'm close to having ways to do it.
I cannot believe the Gravekeeper's Guard Curse! The Gravekeeper's Guard Curse!
I legitimately think I have to do this. I'm gonna normal summon Mama.
Yeah, Mama. That's
Just
as much as we
kill
can
the
see.
man. I mean, I'm gonna just enter battle one day. I will try to enter. I'm trying to enter battle. I'm really trying. Okay. I think I actually have to go Mama attack the Guardian statue.
Yeah, so this will be a... Unless you got some stuff in damage step, this will be a little tie.
I don't. I literally just need it face up at the end of my turn. That's all I need. Go ahead.
Alright. We will set Guardian Statue, and we will flip summon Guardian Statue.
I'm not happy about it. I am not happy about it.
I am going to normal summon Kawaki Miru Guardian.
Okay, this is a bit of damage. It's a little bit of damage. It's like a smidge of damage.
We'll get in with everything. But now I do have my dumbass fucking Pac-Man monster in attack mode.
Yeah, and I'm hoping. God, that's such a bad draw. I'm hoping that four back row of yours doesn't actually do anything, because if this mama doesn't get through, I'm just owned. Oh wait, did you reveal for Guardian?
Oh, my bad. It's gonna be Kawaki Miru Boulder.
Oh damn, it sure is. It sure is, huh?
It's just another rock monster, baby.
It's a lot of rocks. Alright, I'll go to battle. Rolling book, please. It specifically doesn't like me going to battle phase. It lets me do other stuff. Alright, come on. I just need this. I just need this.
I am going to activate Inverse Universe.
I am going to suck my own cock and die. Yeah, I mean, I'll try to Mother Grizzly.
Oh, right, you get to Mother Grizzly. I guess that is a little bit of a wrench in my plan. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
Wait! I have a Kawaki Miru Guardian. I'm a fucking idiot.
No, she read her own fucking cards.
No, listen, I forget that this card can do shit in damage step a lot.
Yeah, that bitch do be negating activation.
It's a fucking quick effect, baby.
I don't want, It's all monsters.
I cannot fucking... Okay, so let's start with, I would like to start with the Mind Meld, if that's okay with you.
Sure.
I don't want to, I came here with the intention of getting a certain card banned, and I don't know if we're thinking about the same card. I don't want to presume to know what's in your head, have that kind of vanity.
I mean, I know what I'm thinking, but I know what you're thinking, and I know what you want me to think, so I will think that for you.
Are you sure? Because I just want to get rid of this card so it doesn't do that shit again.
I like how once again, like, we're just gonna pretend we don't know what we're gonna say. Like, we know, but what's gonna do the thing?
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Vanity's emptiness.
This is a patented Konami Ruins an Episode DPT episode.
I mean, God, Vanity's, I don't know. Like, Vanity's was good game 1. I had the out game 2. Vanity's wouldn't have done shit. But I'd be out here losing to Pac-Man in the year of our Lord 2010.
I also kind of drew cracked this game. I had another Widespread and another Cyclone.
Yeah, I don't know. That is good. I will say, there's actually like a 50-50 on the Guardian statue that mattered a lot. Like, you bounced this, when I had also a Mother Grizzly on the field. And if that had gone to the graveyard, I had Reptilian Spawn, which would have gotten me into plays. But, listen, I will be spite banning Guardian statue. I will be doing this.
Okay, hold up a sec.
Show me what you got.
They printed the fucking thing twice! This isn't even a good one!
Damn. Well, maybe I shouldn't do that. I could just ban both of these. You know, that would be funny.
You could limit both of them. That would remove 4 of the 6.
Yeah, I guess I can do 2 limits plus a ban, right? Because I got fucking decked.
Yeah.
That's how the series works.
You get, like, 2 bans, and any ban can be split into 2 limits.
Right.
Or 4 semi-limits.
God, one day we'll do 4 semi-limits, and it'll be really funny. Alright, you know what, Jess, you're so smart. I'm following what you said. First ban, I'm splitting into 2 limits on Golem Sentry and Guardian Statue. Second ban, I think it has to be Widespread Dud. I only have 1 copy.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
And so I don't think I can let you keep what seems to be 3 of this combo.
It is 2 because I only had 2 double Cyclone. That's what I meant about me drawing cracked.
But still.
But no, yeah, Widespread Dud has a pretty large number of applications in this format. It's more roundabout than just like generic DM removal, but you can use it as a Michizure, you can combo it with stuff that destroys. And
Yeah, it
it
even
does.
punishes your opponent for like doing a synchro or a tribute summon.
Yeah,
It's wild.
absolutely. So that makes complete sense to me. Um, I am not sure about what to ban yet. I'm leaning towards Tribute to the Doomed, but I would be okay with waiting. First of all, are you interested in a game 3?
Oh, you know I am. I gotta show off my master plan. It almost came together until you had good cards, but now you don't have good cards, so
Yeah, that is super fucking valid. This is, I feel like the two hands that I drew were the upper 20% of what this deck opens because, like, in a situation where I have too many normal summons, you just fucking attack over my dumbass guardian statue and nothing matters. But it came together in that instance, and I am without the very precise balance of like these powerful back row, I am at a big disadvantage for game 3, so that makes sense.
that's the hope.
Um, but yeah, I will wait until after game 3 to ban something from your deck.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Holy fucking shit. Sure. Alright, that's cool. Now what do these cards do? No. Meh. Number 2. And doesn't look like anything. That is fun. We'll save to collection and get back in there for game 3. Side note, what card were you thinking of for the uh mind meld before you had divine inspiration?
Oh, I mean, listen, I was looking at Guardian statue, dude. Fuck that guy. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Gravekeeper's God and his consequences have been a disaster for the human race.
DM and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race.
Correct. I'm going second again. I'll never
Alright.
go first. You can't make me.
Yeah, I cannot. Not unless I get good at coin flips. Oh, that's just the best fucking opening hand in the deck, baby. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Folks, it could be anything.
Jessica set a card without misclicking challenge. Impossible.
God, you're playing infinity trap cards. Alright. Time to show you more of the sauce I got on this dish. I will activate tuning.
Ooh, alrighty.
I will sort my deck for one copy of Quick Draw Synchron.
Alright.
Oh, fuck,
That
the best mill.
is concerning. I know what you do with Quick Draw Synchron.
Oh, you know, I do some stuff. Let me tell you, I do some stuff. But right now I don't really think I do shit. I definitely set 2. We always set 2. I don't fucking know. I'll summon this guy.
It's a fucking psychic commander.
Go,
You can
this guy,
never
go!
Get away from these guys. Ever.
We quite literally cannot. Alright, show me what you got.
Son of a bitch. Unfortunately, this is another, Jess's whole deck gets banned and she brings in the whole side deck game.
Oopsie doopsie.
Oy, fucking okay. I don't think that is the play. We have to pass.
Sounds good. I mean, bigger number, better person, right? I'll tribute Psychic Commando for Reptilian Medusa.
We will give Reptilian Medusa a taste of her own medicine. Let's inverse universe.
Right. That is not ideal, but, you know, I can still deal 800.
Yeah, it's
You know,
still,
that's a lot of damage.
It's still a guy, for sure.
You know, it's a monster.
Fuck off.
Ah, man. Alright, I am going to Scrapyard.
Sounds good.
we are gonna get Gobby.
If you summon Scrap Twin Dragon, I'm gonna shit my pants.
Is that one even out yet? If it is, I don't have it.
Oh,
I can
okay.
tell you that much. But I can deal 800. I can always deal 800. Go right ahead.
Okay, that is something. I am going to normal summon Kawakimiru Sandman.
That is something indeed.
We are going to go to battle phase, try to clear Medusa so she can wipe my points.
It's funny I get to do this. On attack deck, I will activate my own Inverse Universe.
I will chain Inverse Universe.
Well, that's not ideal, but I will chain damage equals reptile in this case.
I will chain Fairy Wind.
Fuck off!
What the fuck do you think I've been bricking on for 50 turns?
I guess I can't complain, you literally did show me that. Sure.
It's gonna be a cool 300.
No, that's gonna be 900. The Inverse Universes are still face up when this resolves.
Oh, cool. That is cool for me, actually. Nice.
We do both take the damage though, so I can't complain too much.
Pew! So this that attack does ultimately nothing
it ends
changes.
at 800. Nothing changes. We just both went minus.
Oh my fucking god.
What a time we are having.
We're gonna end phase. Guess who just drew another fucking rock monster?
Oh baby. Oh baby. No. Oh, if the damage equals reptile had gone through. This is still pretty good though.
God.
I will activate Reptilian Spawn, banishing Medusa.
Oh dear.
I will summon a token and a token.
Alrighty.
I will then discard Quick Draw Synchron to special summon Quick Draw Synchron.
Alrighty.
And now, Synchro Summon. It's time for Drill Warrior, baby.
Oh my fucking god.
Alright, and now the question is, do I think you have a combat trick? And the answer is probably yes. So I will activate Drill Warrior effect to have its attack so it can attack directly this turn.
Yeah, okay. Just
Battle.
familiarizing myself with this card. It's pretty fucking good.
Drill Warrior, Poker.
I can't take many more pokes.
Oh, he's a pokey fella. Main phase 2 will Drill Warrior effect. I will pitch Strap Golem to banish Drill until my next standby phase. And you can go right ahead.
God. Okay. So, I'm gonna start by going to battle phase, and I'm gonna attack into your face down monster.
I will say, you do know this is the Scrap Goblin.
So that can't be destroyed by battle, right?
Yes, yeah, and you need to attack it when it's already face up to kill it.
And it has 0 attack?
Yep.
Okay, then this is fine.
Oh, that is so concerning. I'm concerned.
Main phase 2, I'm gonna tribute your monsters to summon Reptilian Vasky! Side deck, motherfucker!
Were you siding the shit for Reptilian?
You bet your ass we're siding the shit for Reptilians! I love this card so much!
Oh my god. Once again, I would have had... Whatever, it's fine. Drill Warrior, when summoned back, allows me to add any monster from my graveyard to my hand.
Alrighty. Yeah, that is a problem.
Yeah, I don't know that it's much of a problem. I don't know how I'm beating this fucking Vasky. Yeah, I mean, this play sucks, but I think it's the only one I have. I'll add back Goblin.
Alright. Solid.
Then main phase 1 here. I will normal summon Palamuro.
Yeah.
And we, God, I really hate doing this, but we will synchro for 7. We will make Scrap Archfiend.
Ooh, that's pretty nice. Okay.
Alright, if any of your back row does literally anything, I lose, but
Unfortunately, it is kunai with chain.
Anything but kunai with Jane. I assume we're just giving it 500.
Oh, yeah. You attacked Vasky?
Yeah. This is rough. Go ahead.
Kawaki Miru Wall.
Ah! It's what, 31? Am I just dead? This game?
I'm pretty sure this is game.
Yo, what the fuck? Dude, fucking Vasky.
Unfucking believable. Oh my god, I love Vasky so much, but that was indeed a little bit bullshit.
Oh my lord. I mean, I've been owned. I don't know what to tell ya.
That was about this card can backfire on the same level as like Cyber Dragons, you know? Like your opponent can just like side that fucking fusion monster and clear your board.
I guess it can. Yeah, I hadn't thought of doing that. That is smart, though. Man. You know, I feel like I got so close to doing what I wanted to do so many times, but damn. You said a whole lot of back row. And it turns out I didn't have a plan for that, which is maybe an issue.
I mean, like, it was funny how, like, in the games where I bricked on too many back row, the fact that, like, Reptilian can't do a whole lot proactively meant that, like, I could last until having that much back row became a benefit for me. This was like this is a really cool deck. I did run into this issue whenever I was running this as well.
So here's the thing, right? If you didn't even see the main reason I'm playing this, right? Like, and the reason I'm running the scrap stuff, I am not playing this deck because I wanted to play Reptilians. I am playing this deck because Reptilian is good at summoning level 1 monsters, and level 1 monsters let me summon this.
Woohoo! You fucking got it!
We fucking got it. Once again, I pulled one Ghost, one Ultra, as usual. Formula I got in like the third to last pack. I was so scared I wasn't gonna get it. But we got there. Oh my god, we're playing fucking Rockstone Warrior.
We, to get, the first draft of this was on Solidarity, and to get all rock monsters, we kind of had to scrape the bottom of the barrel. And you saw in, like, the first turn of the third game when I was like bricking like hell because I drew Vasky and one Kawaki Miru, so like having enough rock monsters is a big issue in this deck.
Yeah. I mean, that's always been the thing with like Rockstone, right? It's like you do have really powerful monsters, but if you don't draw two of them, it's unplayable. You have negates, but if you have to use them, you have to lose tempo, which is not great. But also, damn, does it summon big guys. Holy fuck.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I pulled, like, absolutely out of my mind for this episode. But I was going to get mad if somebody was playing Vanity's Emptiness and, like ruined my chance to play a cool combo deck. So this episode, I played a garbage-ass Pac-Man stun deck. But I will tell you for next episode, we've got two Formula Synchron.
Not shocking, it's only a rare.
Scrap, you were like, I don't know if Scrap Twin Dragon is in the set. I know it's in the set because I pulled it.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. That card's nuts if you can get it out.
And I also pulled Scrap Dragon. And I also pulled Beret.
Fucking Christ, holy shit.
So here's the thing, the Karakuris as they exist right now cannot populate an entire deck. They're just an engine that I have to figure out what to play with in order to make a complete deck, and we're gonna be doing some brewing this week. But I can fucking promise you I'm gonna be trying to summon this asshole next episode.
It makes sense, right? And next time we open packs, there's a bunch more Karakuris. Like, this is insane. Also, hey, I gotta go back to the Scrap Dragon. What the fuck? This card is unbelievable.
This card is insane. All of a sudden, every level 4 tuner is kind of good.
Oh my god, dude, that Scrap Dragon is a card strong enough to win the game on its own if you're able to summon it, which is, a little scary. Dude, I was happy with Shooting Star Scrap Archfiend, and I did also pull a Red Nova Dragon. Didn't have space for it in here, but I'll have you know I do have it.
The pack opener is taunting us.
It really is.
Oh my god. I pulled 2 copies of Shooting Star Dragon in my game 1 pulls.
What the fuck? Incredible. Unbelievable.
I didn't even pull Stardust Dragon, damn it.
Yeah. Listen, this is me with my majestic red dragon, red Nova Dragon, and red Dragon Archfiend Assault mode.
Agony. And I with my fucking Stardust Assault mode.
Oh, well, I didn't even know you have Stardust Assault. That's an actual good call. What the hell?
Well, I don't have Stardust.
Yeah, and I'm glad for it. Holy shit.
It might
Yeah.
actually, I might be lying out of my ass. It's either Stardust Assault or like the Psychic Assault. It's one of the two like synchros I don't have.
Basically the same thing, I'd say.
Yeah.
But, man, this is, alright. So, like, I knew going into this episode there was a good chance I'd lose because I'm playing a bricky mess of, like, 3 different strategies that, like, because it was the best way I could think of to sometimes be able to summon a level 2 and level 8 synchro at the same time. Because I wasn't gonna not try my absolute best to make the shooting star. I am now concerned about next episode, because I'm still behind in points, and you now have a synchro monster that arguably even more than Goyle Guardian just reads win the game if you summon this. So that is concerning. I am concerned.
Scrap Dragon is absolutely nuts. It's basically like my Black Rose Dragon. And yeah, happy to have him hanging.
Yeah, but wow. I just don't even know what to say. I have no idea what I'm cooking up that beats any deck that can actually make this semi-consistently. Time to cope on main deck Destruction Jammer, folks.
Motherfucker, main deck Destruction Jammer in our tiny ass format is not always cope. Sometimes it is, but it is not always. We don't have fucking my body.
We really don't. We really do not. Hot damn.
Also, this has continued to be a really cool season of DPT with, like, mostly, like, really cool, really close matches. But the 2 3-0s were both Pac-Man games.
They really were, weren't they? They really were.
Fuck!
Yeah, I would say, I do think there was some stuff I could have played better here. Like, game 1, I should have at least made you crash the border. When you revived it, I shouldn't have given you the second search like that, because if I deny you the second search, there's a chance you brick on it, but yeah, no. I am also playing a deck that's playing a bunch of monsters that are only good in one specific situation in a desperate attempt to summon my big cool dragon, so, you know.
I will also say, in some ways, playing a deck that was just a bunch of different shit worked to your advantage. Because, like, the first game, I saw, like, a couple of Reptilian cards, and I was like, oh, she's on full Reptilians, so I'm gonna go ahead and fucking, side in the Vaskies. And then you started playing fucking, the Scraps and the fucking, Quick Draw, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, listen, you know.
And the fucking X-Saber.
Okay, listen, Palamuro is here because it's a level 1 reptile tuner. That is the reason. It's summonable off damage equals reptile, it makes Formula Synchron, and if I ever get 2 into rotation, it's very funny.
You know, that's really, really valid. That's incredibly important and valid of you.
It really is. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I really do wish. It's like, there are some okay level 1 tuners in the format, right? We have, like, Fishborg Blaster. We have, you know, even stuff like Palamuro not great, but can be a decent card. Do you know how few playable level 1 non-tuners they are? There's just not any of them.
Not Level Eater.
Level Leader is a very good call, but it requires a kind of specific setup in order to be good.
Yeah,
There's like,
you really aren't playing many fives here.
yeah, there's like
Reasonably
Turbo
so.
Booster, which is okay, but not incredible. Like, I will say legitimately, like Treeborn Frog, if it existed, would fix all the problems summoning formula. The issue with Treeborn Frog is that it also does other stuff, is the problem.
It's funny to look into our past and be like, wow, that card, if I had not banned it, would be incredibly, incredibly relevant. Do you realize how much more badly I would have lost the reptile episode if you had Brainwashing Beam?
Beam. Loki, okay, I've been thinking about this. I wish I had Brainwashing Beam, because if I did, I would side my Red Dragon Archfiend upgrades against you and hope you summoned it so I could steal it with Brainwashing Beam and make Red Dragon Archfiend assault mode.
Oh,
I'm very stupid.
That would be. I have to say that is incredibly stupid, but that would enact just an unfathomable amount of psychic damage on me. And
Oh
if
man.
there's one thing you could glean about the deck I have chosen today, sometimes inflicting psychic damage is enough.
I guess it is. I guess it is.
Thank you, one and all, for joining us on this episode of Double Progression Trouble. If you like this kind of content, go ahead and leave a like, hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and check out Sophie Apparently's channel. Give her subscribes, give her likes. And we will see y'all live on twitch.tv/JessieJPlays on Friday, March 24th at 8 p.m. EST. If you want to see Sophie and I duke it out yet another day of 5Ds.
Yep, that's gonna happen. I don't have a funny bit for this outro, but we sure are gonna stream, ain't we?
We're gonna stream.